Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts.
Good. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. I forgot what did I say about the,
where we discuss.
Oh yeah, all right, so, alright, well, we discuss politics, business, relationships, and everything from a urban point of view. I need to write it down, because I gotta write it down from an urban point of view. All right, so how was everybody week? I'm glad to see everybody back.
I know I've been missing.
Yeah. And
y'all been here? I mean, all y'all been here? I just missed one.
You was absent last week.
Last week I couldn't tell time.
Yeah. So Tanisha got perfect attendance.
No.
Oh no, that's right. You did miss one. But I got perfect attendance.
Oh, you got perfect attendance.
Yeah.
I just be like the weekends when the weekends come.
Yeah.
You in a house all week working and whatever else. The weekends come, you got this gig, this gig. Like I'm moving like an octopus right now.
Yeah.
I need to be cloned.
It's like the weekend is your own time to do.
Then I be having shows, my car acting crazy. Like the last 2 weekends, I was dealing with my car.
All right, so let's get into these topics. But before we get into the topics, let's make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so we can get our subscribers up. We're gonna have like a subscriber phone. We have people in the background answering the phone. Answering the phone like they do like with Jerry's kids and stuff like
Oh
that.
my gosh, when's the last time you seen the telephone?
Yeah, telethon. I don't know if they don't have telethons no more.
I haven't seen the Negro College Fund. Do they even still have that?
What is it called?
The Negro College Fund.
Yeah, I think they still got that.
I actually used to sit and watch television.
Yeah. I mean, that's back before we had all them channels too, though. You know?
Yeah, you still black and white. I know mine.
We had black and white TV with the flyers.
I've seen television.
Yeah.
Or the little floor TV. Yeah. The little floor model wooden TV.
Yeah.
Oh, I had those in my bedroom.
Oh my gosh. Did it work?
Yeah, it was a nice one though. It was real fancy, but it was big as I don't know what. It took like 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, that was furniture. TV was furniture back in the day.
It still is at grandma's house now.
Yeah.
It's still holding stuff.
That was furniture back in the day.
Now that was the real tree wood.
Yeah, as heavy as I don't know.
Heavy as that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You was sliding that across the floor. That's what I was pulling that rug up or scratching that floor.
And then like just to lift one of those little TV or record, like it was the dual set. Remember, it had the TV right here, the record player right here.
Oh man, it was like in a big long bookcase. It had like stuff underneath of it on the side, like you could put liquor and stuff. It was a radio.
Yeah.
I was like,
I swear my grandparents had one in every room. It seemed like my grandparents had one in like every room, the living room, downstairs.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get started with some local politics. What's her name? Marilyn Mosby. What was she? The state's attorney for Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Former state's attorney. Her and her husband filed for divorce. Oh, she filed. Yeah, I had no idea until recently that they had even split up. I'm thinking, but do y'all think that pressure from like what all those that support stuff they going to is weighing on them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She in trouble, he in trouble.
Yeah.
and then they fussing at each other.
The tension and stuff in the home.
I think they should. I think that just makes them weaker as a couple, though. If they split up, and now they can testify and do all kinds of stuff against, you know what I mean, against each other.
Yeah, that's kind of tricky because they are sometimes in some cases they say that the spouse can't the spouse can't testify against the other one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They got the ordinance and probably still can't.
Yeah, they gonna wait for them.
Well, she was on the news the other day when she was asking the courts to separate her hearings. And he was right there with her.
And they probably still support. I mean,
Yeah,
they have ended on
on good terms. I think they should have waited till all this sports stuff was over then.
I think that was probably the plan, but when you hear it from somebody else, you want to beat them to the punch.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a decision, like, let me be the one to put it out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe somebody threatened to put it out there, and then they.
Let me put it out there for somebody else to put it out there.
Well, that's just crazy. That's crazy. So hopefully they'll be, I hope
And they
she
still
don't
got
go to jail.
young kids. I think she's going to jail. You think she's going to jail?
Oh, absolutely.
I hope she don't go. I hope neither one of them go to jail.
She going.
Yeah, they ain't even really do nothing.
She ain't going for a long time, but they not going to drag her through all this to be like, oh, you released, you free, or whatever. She going to do some time. Whether it's 30 days, 60 days, 6 months.
I just think
She look at Mad Pig. She got locked up for books.
Yeah,
For $200,000.
teaching black kids how to read.
Then the words was wrong.
Yeah.
The words was wrong. Yes, the words was wrong.
She had some words spelled wrong in it. So
So
she was misforming black kids.
Another black production.
That's crazy. But I mean, like, if they want to find something against you, they can find something. That's the whole thing, you know.
That's the only thing about it.
In politics. Yeah.
We gotta walk squeaky clean.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it seems like Baltimore right now can't get out of the limelight to save its life. Like every time you turn around, something is happening political with Baltimore City.
Yeah. Read on the part on the politicians. I think it's cliquish. Like if you don't agree to certain things, yeah, they gonna, you know.
Politics is a scam.
Yeah.
It's all behind again, the money and positions.
It's about power and greed. But what about all right? So let's on the national level, like what's going on with like Joe Biden and Hunter Biden? Did y'all hear anything about that? Yeah. But see,
Like they just all these politics, they just can't get out of the media. Joe Biden and his son right now.
Yeah.
Because all of them be together. You know, someone go to each other's houses and stuff.
I think it's like a fight for power. Like I think Joe Biden, they saying that Joe Biden is trying to go after Trump to take the attention off of him. So they trying to prosecute Trump for some things. But now a lot of things are coming out about Joe Biden. Like it's supposedly some alleged tapes that they have that like got Joe Biden allegedly taking some bribes and stuff like that. So
Isn't it something that happened like, well, not Obama, but like it happened with Trump, Clinton, and stuff like that. It's just like something that keeps happening.
Because it always happens.
Yeah.
Like they do this all the time, and it depends on who's feeling the way.
And we gotta keep
About
hearing
who?
about each president.
For who they go after. So like somebody right now must feel a way about Biden. That's one of the people high up, the attorney general, whoever.
If he don't like Biden,
Yeah, so
then
it's
Biden
like,
is not like.
it depends.
by
If
many.
you on the good side of things, then they leave you alone. If you on the crazy side of things, then they go bigger.
they didn't mess with what is his name? Obama. They didn't really mess
They
with
tried, but they couldn't find. They couldn't
Yeah,
find
all the
nothing
stuff
on
they
him.
tried was superficial. He
Yeah.
wasn't a greedy,
He might not have
sneaky
been.
type of man before he got into.
He might not have
office.
been the best in some people's eyes. He might not have been liked by a lot
Well,
of
he couldn't
people.
be the best.
But
They
once,
wasn't one
yeah, they
allowed
had
to be
his,
the
they had
best.
him
Yeah.
tied. But what I'm saying is, like, they talk so down about him, but they can't find nothing.
Yeah,
with
because
him.
he wasn't scandalous. It's like, to me, it's
Yeah.
like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part,
Yeah,
I
like
feel
LeBron.
like it's hard to find stuff. Yeah, like,
he knows
how to.
There wasn't no extra marriage activities and none of that bunch of
He
foolishness.
ain't bribe and have
Paying
legacy
for women
and stuff
and-
to get to be a senator. Like, he didn't have to go through those channels. So they couldn't find nothing. So the stuff they found was superficial, like stuff that nobody cares about. Birth certificate.
Birth certificate, they try to say he's right.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't an American citizen. What?
When they wanted to pass certain laws, they made it hard for them.
Biden, yeah. I mean,
Well,
Obama, yeah, they did
and
get
it's the
Biden.
same thing kind of with.
It's all hard.
It's kind of the same thing though with Biden too. Like certain things that he tried to bring forth to do, they just against. And I think that might have something to do with him too, previously from the Obama
administration.
Yeah.
Like people,
I mean,
like
you know,
old
they
presidents.
always said stuff about Joe Biden, because, not being that great.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
And what's her name? Kamala?
Yeah.
Have you seen her?
Yeah, she
Well,
always-
Yeah,
she, I mean,
She like a jag in the box.
Yeah. I think she did something in Florida because they said something in Florida. She was protesting, or they protested because they was like teaching kids in Florida about like inappropriate lessons about slavery or something like that. So
she stepped in.
yeah, she stepped
But
in.
really, what else does the vice president do?
Yeah.
we've seen more vice presidents.
We seen more Biden when he was vice president than we have seen her.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, maybe we saw.
And Pence, we seen
Maybe we
Pence.
see Biden more because maybe that's what Obama wanted.
Yeah.
Maybe he had him more involved, you know.
He need to get her involved because he can't
Well,
stand on his 2 feet too well.
If these allegations are true against Biden, this, she might wind up being the president.
That's true.
Kamala, is that how you pronounce her name?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Yeah, well, Kamala might wind up being. Do y'all think he should? Kamala.
What time they found out what they want to find
Yeah,
out?
It's gonna be
Right.
over anyway. That's
Right.
what I'm thinking. It's just.
But he's running again though. So
Yeah, he is
like
running.
this second run stuff is gonna be crazy because he's running again,
And
Trump running again, Pence running against Trump. Like this is like all the dirt about to come out right now.
Yeah.
Like everything about to come out.
I think it's right on, something like
Yeah.
that.
Who? Doug Christie.
Yeah.
Well, not Doug Christie. Doug Christie, a basketball player.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow's show.
Kanye running again?
Yeah, right.
Kanye running? I don't think.
God forbid.
He better go sit down and walk
And
around looking like a mom.
right. You know
The
that
rest
right.
of the him and his new wife looking like space together.
Right. Where
They walk around with shit they don't want to hear.
He married again.
Yeah, we talked about that on here.
But is it a legal marriage?
Yeah, they married.
Is it legal?
Yes, they're
I thought it
married.
wasn't a legal
No,
marriage.
Kanye
probably
was.
isn't. They
I don't think
just
it's
foolish,
a
acting a fool.
When I see her walking around with that black chandelier and shit, they gonna hear that's a whole
Like, do you find these people that are like this, or do you just make them like that?
Those people come to the fashion shows.
She gonna say, oh, he made me.
He outside walking barefoot in leggings, Robin Hood tights and socks and stuff. Walking down the street barefoot, and I'm like, oh my god.
Kanye lost every moment he ever had in that ring that he's known.
That's,
Oh, that's my boy though. That boy is a genius though. He a little touched.
He is definitely touched.
He's touched.
We all are touched.
Yeah, he was
But
touched
his
twice.
mind, like his mind, he's smart in his head, right? But it's just don't display on the outside.
He's a very intelligent man. He just he needs and he needs some help. He needs some help.
He's a
in his mental
Gemini.
capacity.
yeah.
Gemini.
Yeah.
He's a Gemini. Him and Donald Trump.
They the most
Right,
touched.
Guys.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay, got it.
Right, I'm a Gemini.
She's the truth.
But he's a little touched. He's a little strange.
All right, so, and what's Biden's son name?
Hunter.
Hunter Biden. So Hunter Biden is they saying that he had took like the IRS, somebody from the IRS or something, testified against them. I think they saying that Hunter Biden took some bribes too.
Listen, Hunter always
He's
in
not the
trouble.
kid though.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's Hunter Biden.
He's
Yeah.
always in trouble. Always. Every chance he gets,
Yeah.
but he's the only one. The other one has passed away.
Yeah.
But
then he's, wait a minute.
Hunter is a mess.
Is Hunter the one he started seeing his brother's wife?
More than likely, he the one that got the drugs attached to him.
What drugs? Wait a minute, the drugs at the White House they had?
No, but he's been in trouble
Okay,
for
that's what they're
drugs.
still looking into
I
that.
think he do have a substance abuse.
Yeah, like a
problem.
bad one.
Yeah.
And that's been like.
Well, he
he's
looked
always
like
in
it. In that
trouble.
picture, he looked like it.
He's always in trouble.
He looked like he was something. Was on something. Or had some
The other one, the one that passed was Bo Biden, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bo Biden
He
and
was
Hunter Biden.
sick, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's just crazy. The president going to the seat with these crazy kids.
Yeah.
No, they be regular kids. We all got them. I mean, you know, everybody got a crazy kid, just ain't on the platform. You know.
Do y'all think that
really got food?
the Bidens got too much too much controversy surrounding them to be for him to be an effective president?
I mean, that's what people gonna say. They always say that, but I don't think. Yeah, I think it can be separated. Yeah.
But people don't separate. That's the problem.
Yeah.
No, social media and the media won't separate it, but it very well can be separated.
All right, so we're gonna move off of politics and go to the world of entertainment. We're gonna talk about Little Boosie and his daughter. Did y'all heard about that incident? His daughter.
I heard about it, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So the situation is like Boosie had gave his daughter a pink Mercedes Benz for her birthday. And you know, they threw a big party for her. He gave her a Mercedes, and a little while after he gave her the Mercedes, I think her mother was trying to take him in for child support. And he said that she was in on it, and he took her car back from her.
Her and her mother was plotting together.
Yeah. So
We gonna get a car and some more money.
Yeah. So when he took that car back, man, she just went in on it. She called everything in the book. She called him all kinds of names. Said he was a sucker, he was a rat, everything. I was like,
You sound like you about to start rapping, man. He's a sucker, he's a rat.
yeah.
Now, why they not should take the car,
Yeah.
should just let her keep the car, and if you just want to cut it.
But I think it's the principle behind it, right? I think it's the principle behind it.
Yeah.
Because she's a child.
Yeah, but she working with her mother too.
But why should she be working with her mom? She wants some new sneakers.
How old?
She gotta be like 16.
She's
Oh,
a kid.
see, that's the problem. That's the
So
problem. So,
her mother, they should keep her out of it.
yeah.
They should keep her out of it. So he bought her the car, let her keep the car, you deal with her mother.
Right.
Now, I don't know why the mother's, she's 16, but she wants child support for 2 years. 2 more years.
Depending on the state that they in.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty too,
she's 21,
it's
right?
just crazy to me, but for the daughter to get on the platform and
Wow, wow.
Yeah, wow.
that was just so
Because-
disrespectful and so
Yeah, that was.
just.
And that's more of a reason too why he should have took the car and keep the car.
Well,
And let the court, and let the court deal with it.
He already took the car before she said this. So I'm just saying,
but if he was gonna get a car back, he definitely.
yeah, that would matter, she's not.
Like,
gonna
Well,
get
he
it.
didn't-
I feel like he probably took the car, not necessarily because the daughter, or he felt like the daughter had so much to do with it, but take the car back because you're trying to take money from me. I don't wear a purse.
It's not her.
No, the mother.
Right,
Mother.
so, see, the car's for the daughter, right?
Right.
That was part of her birthday present.
But if now mommy want to take me, I might need the car to actually come up with the money that your mother want for you.
Yeah, but again, you putting her in the middle of it.
That's true.
And see,
That's
that's the
true.
problem. It's little Booty and the mother, it's both of that fault, putting her in, allowing her to get in the middle of it. You know?
That's too
she's
much.
a
That's too
child.
much. There's no way she should have said all of that to her father about him taking the car, because that's what she was mad about. She don't care nothing about the rest of the stuff. The little
Yeah, the
girl
mother and
mad.
the child support.
Yeah, no, the little girl mad because you took something that she done told all her friends, she done posted, she thought
Well,
she
she
was
didn't
gonna
like
be-
the color of the car. She got the
Yeah, she
car
did have it
painted.
painted.
So she even
Yeah,
which
she
I thought
a
that was
little ungrateful. I
that was
ungrateful.
ungrateful.
I can't deal with it.
And I was real
Yeah.
ungrateful because she changed the color of the car, so she didn't like the color of the car, and she
Yeah.
changed it. and
Said it made
everything.
Privileged kids.
Basically, but that was.
So y'all thought she was wrong for painting the car though?
I don't know. That just seems like a lot. It just seems like a lot. And like,
Yeah.
it just seems like a lot. It just
If-
seems
Yeah,
I
I can see
mean,
how happy if she had a
I think if she can afford to have a
The car.
Mercedes Benz,
Anything.
The mother don't need no child support. They good.
That's what I'm
They
saying. How
good.
much did that
Like,
cost?
whoa, you know, ain't nobody coming up short on But yeah, I don't think the little girl should be
Yeah, especially, I mean, I didn't see
talking
the
about her
video,
father like
but
that. That
that's
was crazy.
disrespectful.
Because I'm quite sure he, from what I see, I'm quite sure he's playing a part in
The kids
Yeah,
like,
like-
some kind of way.
I think-
But it goes back again to how these guys had all these children and had all these different baby moms.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody don't need a baby. Everybody you deal with don't need to have your baby, or
But,
it comes
like
with
Nick
age.
Cannon.
how many kids he got?
Exactly.
I think he got 8 kids. I think he got 5 girls and 3 boys.
He just needs to stop having at this
And then,
point.
you deal with, so you have 8 kids by 8 different women.
Yeah.
So you have all of them, you have 16 different personalities, the kids and the parents.
Yeah.
So it's like you're dealing with all these people.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, it was sad though the way the the little girl talked about her father. Yeah. He got 7
it's
kids.
still a lot.
I wonder where she falls in the line at.
Oh no.
But somebody's gonna feel slighted.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you got 2 kids, sometimes one of the kids.
Feels slighted.
Yeah.
Exactly. So how do you think 8, 7, 5? That's just
People don't be
I don't
caring
care how much money you have. When you're a certain age, you're not worried about the money. You're worried about that time being spent.
Yeah.
And
Like Nick
stuff
Cannon
that.
and his kids. How often do you think he see all them kids? I seen a TikTok video of him and Mariah, 2 kids. They made the TikTok video so that her song is out, like popular right now.
Oh, okay.
They going to dance and Nick Cannon and the kids was on there. What's her name? Baraka the Maroon or something like that.
So, and they could, sometimes you can get the kids' names, which is understandable.
Yeah, I saw that. It's just,
People
they
get the
can't
kids'
go get
names.
another kid for a lot of reasons. For a lot of reasons.
What do you got,
Not just, it's too many, like, what point are you trying to?
Unless somebody like
Once they get a certain age, he cannot be somebody's recyclable phone the same day.
yeah,
It's
he
just
can't.
ridiculous.
Yeah, right. You can't give the kids the time and attention they need with all those.
Yeah, you just have it because you can. Like,
Yeah.
and to me, it's kind of selfish. It's like extremely
Well,
selfish.
Eddie Murphy got 11
But
kids
that's
too.
the difference. When during the time Eddie Murphy had his kids, social media wasn't out like that.
Yeah, they
like
look like
it is
this
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you have social media, so now these kids will come out and just sell it all. They don't express how they feel on social media.
Yeah.
Because like Nick Cannon kids, for instance, Mariah kids, their kids are the oldest, Moroccan and Maroon. So look at all the attention that the other kids and so forth are getting of his,
Right, right.
and they just
You don't even hear them
But I don't
mention
think,
them.
I really don't think she even wants them to be associated with that.
yeah,
group.
Mariah
No,
keeps
the
up
thing is, she's the one he don't play with. He don't play with Mariah. That's the thing. He don't play with her. So she's not accepting none of that BS at the upper. And he respects her highly, clearly, because he does not like try to ruffle her feathers about it.
and he said that he could get that book, but
He would, yeah. He definitely would
Man,
say that.
man.
You probably say that about all his babies.
He don't even know the rest of them. He just
Right.
he cares about it.
He just laying down making babies.
Yeah.
And then some of the females
They
waiting to
get
get the
like
second one.
NDAs, and they probably got all types of contracts. I'm like,
Well,
what
I
in the
heard
world?
that they was like a court ruled or something. They said that he shouldn't have no more kids or something.
Oh, I don't know
I gotta
nothing
look
about
that
that. But one of the girls was talking about how he's a perfect father,
Yeah.
and she would love to have a second child with him and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
but one of them,
So he said he was chilling. He said
Oh, he said he not gonna have no more kids. But yeah, I think
And then the crazy thing about it is, it's not like these girls get artificially inseminated.
Oh yeah.
That's the part right there that just like gets me. You go from head to head. Like,
I think he could be a good father because I mean, like if a teacher could be a good, you know what I mean, like class size. If you got 30 kids in your class,
You don't let them kids.
No.
I think
They
Nick
don't got
Cannon.
no
I
special
think Nick
place in
Cannon.
all
I think
32
Nick
of them.
Cannon a good
Not at all.
father, and I think Eddie Murphy a good father.
So what about
I think Lucy a good father.
How we know they're good fathers?
Because you don't hear nothing about Eddie Murphy kids.
Because they're different from a little different generation. But not to say they're not good fathers, but I'm saying because kids might have a different view, not to say they don't think their dad's a good dad, but to say like, well, I wish he would spend more time with me.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But see, the thing is, though, like one of y'all said something about social media, which is one of the big things now. Because versus like Eddie Murphy and them had their kids, it wasn't social media wasn't as big as it is now. So like,
It's a difference.
everything is just publicized.
Right.
Like the kids back then, like I don't know who their kids, like Ice Cube kids,
And I
but
bet you
everybody,
used to
all the
ask-
kids was closed
Right.
off.
I bet you used to ask somebody like Muhammad Ali kids. Because he had
George Foreman.
Yeah, I'm quite sure they would feel.
well,
you know,
I mean, all kids gonna have gripes anyway.
Yeah, some point.
You know, I don't care if you got one.
But their rights are a little different. Their life is a little different from ours. So their rights is a little different. You know, we reckless.
But yeah, I mean, either way,
we
like,
make up, but most of the time we make a way to make everybody feel
like
special.
parents are raising the kids not raising the parents. So
Exactly.
if they don't want, if you don't appreciate or you don't like something that your parents did for you when they was raising you, then you try something different. And then what's gonna happen? That kid ain't gonna be like, man, my fault. They still gonna have a right
Right,
either way.
but I think there's nothing wrong with a child expressing themselves, or even when they get older, things and how they felt, not in a disrespectful way.
I don't
And
think
not on
kids
social
should express
media.
themselves.
You don't think kids should express
Oh,
themselves?
no, because I'm thinking, I mean, you can express yourself, but it's a limit to that. It's
Yeah,
like
but
with this
not
little
long as
girl
you're
and her father.
no, that's what I mean, but
Yeah.
not long as you're not disrespectful. You don't want a child to keep everything balled up inside
True,
them
true,
because
true.
they want to let you know how they feel. You want to let a child know how they make you feel, but you want to talk to them on an adult level, talking to a kid. But just like I said, kids, most of these kids know how to talk to their parents, express themselves without being disrespectful.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they
So,
not
but the thing of
disrespectful.
it is, the parents cannot accept the criticism, and it's corrective criticism, and that's when it comes. Then that's when they want to flip it and call it disrespectful.
And then the kid
And then they
to
go-
themselves and don't want to tell you stuff.
Right, so they hold it in, so they start acting out, doing different things, challenging to different and it's with different things, and that's the problem. So it's not a thing. I think a child, a kid should be able to express yourself. You want them to come to
Within
you.
like,
Guidelines.
yeah.
Yeah, within guidelines.
All right, so.
You don't agree.
No, I think the kids should be able to express themselves, but like you said, like be respectful,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
but
always
all that comes
respectful.
from like the parent, the leadership of the parent.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the parents set the guidelines
Yeah,
and the
the
boundaries.
parents have set the tone and all of that, yes.
But if you got a whole bunch of kids, different baby mothers,
Yeah, it's gonna be some.
it's gonna be some issues.
Then that's when you're gonna have a daughter like, you know what I mean? Because the mother allowed their kids to talk to the father like that. And even though like my father was
That's why I
18
wonder
years
where she
behind
fall
on
in
child
at.
support, we still couldn't say nothing bad about it.
That's why I wonder where his daughter
Now,
found the line at.
I don't agree with, I don't think we should allow the kids to say anything bad about the kids. Even if they may express
Yeah.
some disappointment or whatever, but you listen and then you explain. Some kids don't understand the level of where the parent is coming came from and it is at that present time. So I think as a parent, you have to explain to the child, well, you may be right, but this is why this is happening. But you do this, and then you correct it on both ends. You don't just like, yeah, I think, you don't join in the bash. That's what I don't think you should join in the bash. Because at the end of the day, then you look bad and you chose that person at the end of the day.
Right, and that's what like even with the kid, like when they ultimately wind up hurting themselves even more because like all that type of resentment and that kind of
That time is
attitude.
short, and you lost all these years.
So look, I'm in this Facebook group, and okay, so I'm in this Facebook group, And this guy came on there and said that he was single and he looking for a female. He was like, I think he's even like 37 or 38, and he had 19 kids.
Oh,
19 kids, a young black dude, and everybody was like, you ain't got no 19 kids. He was like, yes, I did, blah, blah, blah. He was like, he really looking for something serious. You know, you can imagine all the comments on there.
You
But
remember that guy that was like that was from Oprah? He had all them babies.
I remember that a while ago. But yeah, this is like something, this is, so but can you imagine like the resentment that the kids might have towards him, the conversation that the mother is probably talking, because he's not a Nick Cannon, he's not a little Bootsy or whatever. He's a regular Joe. And he ain't got money to be taking care of no 19 kids.
Well, what about like in situations where like, what is that show called, Sister Wives or something? When that a man is married to like all them different women and they have like 20-something kids and stuff like that. Those kids don't be resenting his their fault.
yes, they
They
did.
do.
Yes,
Who's the guy? What's that show?
His main wife, she divorced him.
It's too late now.
She divorced him because
Don't talk about they be in
the
cahoots. The kids be right in cahoots with the mothers.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that show?
Sister Wives.
Oh, it's called Sister Wives. And how many kids that guy got?
Oh my God, we have a lot of them.
Got like
If
20
you
some
watch
kids.
all of those, like, if you ever watch any other shows outside of those, but all of those, like, polygamous shows, and they show them in these houses, you can tell, you can feel the resentment. You can cut it with a knife just because somebody feels slighted. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
He had
different
a
wives
brother
live in
the same
different houses.
No, some of them
Yeah.
do live in the same house.
Yeah.
He didn't have them on Sister Wives. They lived in like a cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
and like each wife had a house.
All right, how many kids did Russell Simmons have? He got the two daughters by Kamora, right?
That's what I know.
I don't know. That's all I know of. But even one of his daughters, they not too long ago was on
Because of the mother.
on social media. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. They are that age where they're doing this social media.
His kids are grown now.
They all wrong. They should know better than to publicly say something bad.
No, because this was they was raised in that era.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
that's
no,
not
it's been disrespectful kids since the beginning of time.
Yeah, but
Cain and Abel.
But here's the thing.
Cain and
Again, the
Abel.
thing that brings everything to the forefront
What?
is social media.
What brings it to the
Social media.
Social media.
So like all of these conversations are not new. We just get to see it firsthand.
Right.
Like
And I
before-
What was Kirk Franklin's son cussed him out on
It's like you said, they're not new. So by us, we always want to be in the life, see what their life is like.
yeah, and it's normal,
And
just like everybody else.
They just have bigger things.
Yeah,
and
they in
bigger
the
problems.
they're into tax breaking, but they be having the same issues with their children, if not
I
worse.
think it's
Yeah,
like, I think it's
some of them go to substance abuse.
right, and I just think with them it's kind of hard because they in the spotlight and because they try to hide everything and it's a much more it's more work trying to hide and cover and.
Well, if they stay off social media, it'll be a lot, you know. Like,
Something has to be private in this generation of
they don't realize.
kids do not understand anything because they've never had any
Anything
privacy.
that went on in your house.
Yeah, you did not know.
Yeah.
Nobody knew.
No.
We saw these issues. We saw these beefs. We've heard parents talk to each other like trash. Like we've seen disrespect. Like, but it was never on the forefront. Like you could leave out your house and be like, I'm not talking about it or I'm not discussing it because that's
But not
something
only
that
that,
can
growing
happen.
up, you saw, it was very few kids you see that was disrespectful to their parents. And if they wasn't, like it was crazy.
Yeah, because you
Like,
steady
yeah, because he was like, hey, no matter what. Now, I was never scared of my mother. I wasn't scared of her, but I knew what not to do because I just didn't know what was going to happen. I can count on one hand how many beatings I got, but I still.
Yeah, it was like a
You
just
don't-
understanding, like
Yeah,
you
you
just
just knew.
and people around you were doing the same things you were doing.
It was
So,
almost like you wanted.
But see, also too, a difference between that is our parents raised us.
yeah.
The
Social
time that
media
these
raises them.
celebrities are away from their children, who's really in those places to raise them? You know, like
Yeah, a lot of raised that time.
Yeah.
Because they had nannies.
nannies or extra family members, or yeah. So yeah.
All right, so that's it. That's a sad situation.
I hope
And
it
his
don't work
daughter.
out though.
It's hard to come back from something like that. But
I mean, I think it's gonna take some time,
yeah.
but I think it's they can't come back from it. But it's gonna take some, it's gonna take some time.
All right. So next up is P Diddy got a new business platform, and his business platform is like about like it's a platform for minorities and the minorities going there. Yeah, minorities going there and they take advantage of like different resources that he might be providing or information and stuff he providing for.
He got a bad reputation and a bad name when it comes to business.
Right, and that's for a lot of people who going onto this platform. That's some of the messages they was like, man, we not taking no advice from you.
It's just
No.
sad when you
Your
try
name is Mud.
when you try to.
That's the reputation that he made of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you try to keep things in the community and you want to support your own kind,
Yeah.
and it's sad.
But see, he had the opportunity to help a lot of people out, and then a lot of people who took advantage of it.
Yeah, right.
And that's why, like, this new business, this little platform that he got, I don't think it's gonna go nowhere. Because
People don't trust him.
Yeah,
So do you
nobody
think he does? He's that type of person because that's how he got. That's what he's used to.
Shiestiness.
Yeah.
I think it just works for him, and it always has worked. And it's a
Is
business
it
formula that he
you have to
built.
be shiesty to stay in the.
No, I think now it's just like residual for him. Like he has made so much money on the back end, carrying himself the way that he has, that at this point he can play around with stuff like this, and if it fails, it fails. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if people buy into it, they buy into it. But he now has ongoing money, legacy money. So it's just not right here in the forefront. He got way more money than he needs, so he playing with it. I don't think Diddy doesn't care what people think about him, because if he did, he would have changed his ways. Like all of those artists that he had that went absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, because he robbed.
But prior to that, he also had a bunch of artists who did it. Big Mary J. Blige, you know
I mean,
what I'm
but he
saying?
had
So, like,
artists that went big, but that also had things not too good to say about.
And they broke away from him.
Because
and they went big.
Mari broke away from him.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
she still had the star power and potential, and they still friends.
Yeah, she was able to
But they-
rebound
right,
because of,
she was able to rebound, and I think they just I think they had a little divide for a minute.
Yeah, they did.
And then they came back together, as friends, and I think they did a little something, but I think she just know how to handle them.
Yeah, don't trust him with that wallet. She ain't gonna let him get that.
But Murray, for instance, I don't know. I just got this vibe, this thing with Murray. Like Murray ain't for that. Like Murray probably getting biddies.
Yeah, that's
She
why
learned the hard way, just like
Okay.
everybody else.
I think I know she knows when,
Yeah,
like,
she
when
won't.
to speak, like, when it's, like, she pick up battles, but she ain't letting you just run all over.
Right. I ain't got Murray doing that either.
No. Cause she's
So some of them other people probably,
See,
were
she been in
doing
the
that.
game all the
Right.
And they didn't have the so think about it. He did what a lot of stuff like people do now. They create. Jermaine Dupri did it with the rap game. I mean, like, think about it. What success have those kids had really from that show? Like none, pretty much. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, like the rap.
A lot of.
The rap
But outside
show.
of that, yeah. And I mean, like, even like Lajay was on the rap
Oh,
game.
so that's what
But yeah, she came from the rap game. But other than that, like, it's been a bunch of seasons of that, and nothing came really of that, but 2 or 3 really good people out of it, or who made
I
stuff.
never understood that either when they had those type of shows and those type of reality shows and looking for them to become big or something.
Well, did a lot of people go like had successful like what's the other show, American Idol?
Yeah, absolutely.
All those
Everybody
winners,
won.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody,
Fantasia.
everybody.
Even the ones that didn't
Yeah.
win, like Prince Daughtry and both bites, like those are my favorite. So that's how I
She was
Yeah.
she was
Who was it?
Fantasia.
No,
Yeah,
Kelly
Kelly
Clarkson
Clarkson
won
was
over
there.
Jennifer.
Yeah, over Jennifer.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Hudson didn't even win.
No.
Won.
No, Fantasia. It was the season of Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson. And Jennifer Hudson got voted off like right before the semifinals or whatever. Because Simon told her that her voice was made for Broadway only.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
He said she had a theatrical voice.
But that's because Jennifer Hudson also probably in the moment wasn't the look.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, neither was Fantasia, but
But
that girl
Fantasia
was
was
good as
Patty.
red down.
Fantasia
Diva
was
was
Patty
Clay
at the
Aiken.
time to me. Yeah,
And both bites.
I don't know.
Fantasia, she made you feel.
That's what I'm saying.
Did Fantasia win?
Yeah,
She won.
She won over the little light-skinned girl. I forgot her name.
But again, you see the show, the light skinned girl. You see
No,
the
she's
show,
politically correct.
you gotta be. But like, yeah.
No, she is right.
I don't know.
So,
I think Diddy back in the day when those people were very successful under his belt, he was hungry.
You know they
At that
said that
time.
Diddy had something to do with Biggie.
yeah.
They say everybody got something.
I wouldn't put it past me.
I don't think so. That was his name. That was his deal.
His meal ticket.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past that whoever killed Biggie got Biggie because of Diddy.
That could be a possibility. That could definitely be. Because he's
Knowing
not
that was his.
But you know they said they
Muscle,
got
too.
a person of interest right now after 20-something years.
Yeah.
This week, no, for
No, that
Biggie.
was for Tupac.
Alright.
Tupac.
Tupac. Okay, yeah, right. That was this week on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they searched
got
somebody
a-
house
They got a
for
person.
20-something years.
Yeah.
Like
The
somebody
guy
be something.
who killed him is no longer here. And the driver, I think, killed him to get away from
I mean, but they died the same way. It's the same type of ambush.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. It's so many things.
But both of them, Biggie and Tupac was like,
Yeah,
yeah. So if you take that away
yeah,
from
something that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it don't look like none of y'all will be doing no business with Puff Daddy because y'all don't trust him.
I don't even like the way he looked.
They said he looked like he just aged a lot.
He
looked
like a camel.
The skin like this is a generation.
Look at the shape of his head.
I don't think he's a bad looking man.
I never liked him. I never
I
liked
think
him.
I thought he was Asian.
I don't
They say
think
he looking
he's
stressed
that
out.
way. I think he looked a little different.
A little stressed. He looking
Yeah, like
stressed.
I feel like he looked better maybe like
I think he looked okay.
when his wife, when what's her name died. I feel like Kim, like before then he was still like looking like himself. Now I feel like I can see those.
I think he under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress
Yeah, I can see
right
that.
now. But like a lot of allegations and like the way that people feel about him now.
You think he's taking it to heart now?
Well, I mean, all right. So if he was,
Not liking him for a long
my
time.
thing is like, all right, if he was in a position where the powers that be chose him and put him in power on the position that he had, and then when they put you in a position of power, you have to have a certain amount of influence over your community. So once you don't have that influence over your community no more, then now what do we need you for?
Okay.
So I think all that stuff is just coming back down. Right. That's what I think this little business venture is his. He's like grasping at straws now.
You better go make some more suits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people just like he just played himself. Like if you're a part of a different community, you might be able to get away with stuff like this. But like in our community, like as soon as you are of no use to them, the next thing you know.
We give you plenty of chances.
Yeah, but people like
We don't let you out right away.
he done pissed people off so much or disappointed people so much that I think that all this stress and everything is
Let's keep playing his own.
Yeah.
So all right, so that's it for for P Diddy. The next person is Oprah Winfrey, and she endorsed this guy. His name John of God.
I didn't read on this.
John of God.
I just did.
Yeah, was recently sentenced to 99. I think it was 99 years in jail for like sexual assault. But this,
She endorsed him doing what though?
I mean, she interviewed him and then she like promoted him on her show and stuff like that. So,
Well, he had a book or something.
well, he was a guy.
A spiritual
He was a
healer.
spiritual like healer, and he
Wait, what? He was a spiritual healer.
And he's accused of like assaulting a bunch of women who
Yeah.
like in his
So he used his platform.
to take advantage of women. Yeah,
all he do is
yeah.
use their platform to take advantage of new people.
But people are saying like this is not the first person like that Oprah Winfrey
Yeah.
has been connected to.
She has a bad track record with some people.
Well, how was that over?
Well, she interviewed and she endorsed him.
She might not have known at the
And then when
time.
people, yeah, well, I mean, and then all right. So when people like that come to the forefront, she never like she never like, well, I don't, because I'm sure that this guy probably been on a whole bunch of shows that he not, affiliated. He's not affiliated with, but she never, when it comes to something like this, she never go out her way to separate, trust and separate herself from somebody else.
I like that she doesn't. Like, I feel like she never feels like she has the answer to anybody.
I think so.
She just do whatever she wants. And I knew him. He was on my show. And so what? You can't prove her. Nobody can prove her intentions. Nobody can prove her intentions.
Yeah, because I'm quite sure because of her background before she became Oprah,
Winfrey.
that she wouldn't have, if she knew this, she would not.
Yeah.
So,
And like even nowadays, if that's what she chose to do, like still, she's Oprah. What y'all want?
I mean,
yeah.
You know?
I mean, not even just did because she's Oprah, but I don't think she, when interviewing, helping somebody who was knowing that they
up to
Right,
no
took
good.
advantage of. Yeah, I get
I
it.
mean,
But
that's just people. You know?
Yeah.
I don't feel like she even chased those type of stories.
Yeah.
Like she bring the people that the people want to see, and they just want to talk to her.
Because I think she does. I know she does her research on whoever
She know where she was at herself. Like,
Yeah, she was trying to do
She-
it. And how many years ago?
What?
exactly.
Well, he recently got convicted, but I don't know, like,
She probably interviewed him in the
I don't
80s.
know when she interviewed him.
I
Yeah.
mean, cause she really control over people's lives.
Yeah, what they do. Yeah, I mean, and besides the fact that he was on the show, I guess they don't really have no proof that
Exactly.
she was there when, something.
They just want to attach something to something to have a
always,
story.
always. Anywhere they can bring up some gossip.
It's an agenda.
It's always some-
Anywhere they can bring up some gossip and think they got a story or whatever, just taking in this room.
All right, so another reminder, we are having a subscriber-thon. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Help us get our likes up so we can start, we might even have a guest or somebody.
Yeah, let's go.
Might even have a guest or somebody on when we have our, get our views up.
We're
our
gonna
subscribers.
get a phone station set up somewhere. Why are we grilling here? We're gonna have a cookout for our subscribers.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, so we talked about everybody on there. All right. So now I've been watching some YouTube stuff, and I saw a stat that said like divorces are like over 50%.
Oh yeah.
That's so over 50%. So it just made me wonder, like, so what is the purpose of even getting married?
Nowadays.
Yeah. So what is the purpose of getting married?
People get married nowadays for all the wrong intentions.
Yeah.
And I think this generation right now just need not to get married.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I mean, like for real, because everybody runs to go get married or try to get married, think they're great, get married, and it ends up in divorce, like me. I mean, people, the old school values with marriages and so forth don't exist nowadays. It don't.
So I mean, so all right, so if but still, like, what is the reason for getting married in the first place? Because like younger generation may not even know. You know, they might just get
People
married
got
because
married.
They just like each
The
other.
purpose to get, well, I think you're supposed to get married for love or whatever. But people nowadays are getting married for financial reasons. You know, people getting married because they have kids, thinking the kids is the glue that's gonna hold it together.
Yeah.
When mommy don't like daddy, daddy don't like mommy, it's just, you know, this generation in marriage is a whole mess.
I mean, I think it's good to get married. I would get married to love and finance. Because people don't just break up just because of infidelity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my marriage was. I think my marriage ended because of a plethora of whole things.
Finances play a big part.
Yeah, that's why the reason on my mind.
And the marriage as well as a lot of things. So I think some people people that really want to work, I think they really go into wanting to be married and stay married. But
Very few people nowadays marriage doesn't matter. People don't have those old school values. People don't have the loyalty. People don't have the unconditional love.
Do you think it's because like it's too easy to get out of marriage though?
It's easy to get out of marriage, and opportunities for infidelity and so forth is just everywhere.
Yeah.
People don't respect marriage.
that's what I think too. Is that I think back in the day, people stayed in marriages as long as they did because you didn't want people to
Talk about you, shame you, look at you. Mothers, females with kids stay in marriages because of the kids.
I feel like marriage has always been exactly what it is right now. But it's just that back then, the shame was associated to it. So because society is moving to a different beat than it was.
They don't care.
Marriage started out as a contract. It wasn't ever not. It was. I don't think it was ever supposed to be meant for love.
Yeah.
It was a contract. It was a survival technique for a lot of Black people, you know, during that time. But marriage was something that was honored in places. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about all of the places where marriage was not honored, or marriage has always been a contract. It's
Like people say,
marriages were arranged. Marriages were arranged where people didn't, and it was only on the strength of status and money. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're still arranged. So to me, like people getting married, trying it is like everything else. Like I can try it, and if it don't work, then
I can get a divorce.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because I can tell you,
were they always meant to last hundreds of years? No.
I can tell you.
Yeah, and just keep trying till you get what you want, or you just don't get married.
I can tell you, I was one of those ones that said, I'm just gonna go ahead. If it don't work, then I can just go ahead and get a divorce. And I probably shouldn't have got married because that was my mindset going in. But I still did it anyway. And then I even with myself,
you didn't fight for the marriage?
I did. I tried, but it was just me. And like, I remember when I was when we was planning the wedding and all that type of stuff, whatever. I told him then, I said, I'm not taking your name from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I didn't take his name. I said, we make it 5 years and I'll change my name. 5 years you will divorce for.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Yesterday was 22 years for me.
Oh, all right,
Hey, happy anniversary! Yeah.
So do y'all think like, all right, so if you said that it was like necessary for survival, like marriage, because the man and the woman work together. So do you think it's necessary today for people like still for survival for people?
No, because people are financially different.
People go away so easy.
I think people are selfish.
Yeah.
I got a different feeling about marriage. I just don't feel like marriage should be this like the end goal. Like in relationships, people really put this crowning jewel on this marriage thing, and they don't even know why. Half the people who are putting it on this pedestal haven't even seen people married. Like, you know, don't.
That's another thing too. Like a lot of families, a lot of Black families don't have those role model examples of marriages for the next generation and the generations to come.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even know if I'm gonna like you through the week.
Right, but people don't want to put in the work.
Yeah.
And every day is a job.
And when does it become a joke? When you get married? Because when people are in a relationship,
It's a
you have to,
job.
is it every day like a challenge? Like I don't even want that in my regular
Well, I mean,
relationship.
all right, so if,
Because you can have you can be a friend. Friendships be a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
so if you're the marriage,
Everything along is a challenge.
Yeah, so it depends on how if you see the potential in a person, or if you just know it's a lot of them.
yeah, so all right, do y'all feel like it's even worth it then? Like, all right, so you've been married, how long you say you've been married? 22 years. So in the long run, do you think marriage is even worth it? If you work through it and you put in all the work that's necessary to stay together for 20
Get the
years,
two people
do you feel like
willing.
it's worth it?
I think it can be.
It can be. It's all. At the end of the day, it's all in what you want it to be.
Right.
Marriage can be whatever you want
It can be beautiful and it can be a
Yeah,
nightmare.
as long as the two people are on. That's the thing. Because you deal with two different people. As long as everybody on the same page, or not, I know you can't be on the same page, but as long as you're on the same page and have like almost the same views, marriage can be as easy as you want it to be. But then it also can be challenging. But life is challenging, right? So you have to figure in life you have to figure out how you get out of certain dilemmas, or how you get over different obstacles. So your marriage can be the same. It all depends. Your marriage can be the same thing. So it all depends on if you really want to be with this person. And then some people in marriages and really don't know how to get out of a marriage. You know, so they just there. So it's
Yeah, marriages, yeah, it's definitely, it's a challenge. It's definitely,
and then I guess if you sit and think like, well, who out there? Who out there?
So do y'all think that people should go into marriage looking at it as like in a business perspective and then having like a purpose for getting married?
I think you should think about it.
Yeah.
Like I think you should know what you're
I wouldn't necessarily business. Business is
I think you should have discussions.
Yeah, you should. That person should know your
Not going
intentions.
to marriage counseling before they get married.
Yeah, and that's why people don't get married for the right reasons. And if they don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
young
I
people
went to
may not
marriage
know.
counseling.
You
What
did?
are those right
Absolutely.
reasons?
I did. I went to
Yeah.
marriage
I
counseling.
wasn't going to get my pastor at the time.
I know your pastor.
Wouldn't marry me unless that was
A requirement,
I
right.
had to go to marriage
Did he
counseling.
cancel y'all?
He did not, because at the time he never was married. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
You been married since then?
Yeah.
Yeah. But where he live in Atlanta now?
Really? Really?
He's terrible. When that
He got married, he moved to Atlanta.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what y'all talking about.
This was back in the day.
Yeah.
I said 22 years ago.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't married.
Alright.
So, no.
Is he married now?
No, he ain't right.
you ever been married?
He was married.
Yeah.
Was she light skinned?
Yeah, she was.
Did she go to a little show? Did she go to a little show? Did she go to a little reality show? Did she a little housewife?
But I do respect him for that, you know, for like knowing that he never was in a marriage, so I can't counsel him on something that I know is correct.
Do you think he qualified now to get married advice?
No.
Oh, he should be.
Nah.
Yes.
No.
He should be.
I don't. I don't. I was talking to him
Because
earlier to somebody else.
But because he was an unsuccessful marriage?
Yeah, and not just the unsuccessful marriage. No.
That's what
All right, so all
But
right.
it's hard to take advice from a
No,
man that
I
was
want to take advice from somebody who's been through something.
That's one thing. No,
I want to take
wanna
advice from
from
somebody who was successful at something. Like if you rob a bank and you get caught, I'm not gonna ask you like teach me how to rob a bank.
No, I want that. Then you will learn how not to get caught.
No. That's why the prison is full of dudes who get bad information from other dudes.
No.
You're like, yo, don't be
I
like
wanna hear from somebody that went through something, but I can't.
I want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't
All right,
wanna
so
know,
all right. Let me ask you
I don't
this:
want-
if you have a rich person, say like Donald Trump, he gonna give you some business advice, and then you have another person who's on the same level as Donald Trump, but lost all his money. Who you going?
I want some from everybody.
I'm gonna listen to Trump because he gonna scam. He gonna teach you how to scam and
You want the person who was
I
successful.
want to hear everybody. Even now,
because the person that was successful also had the person that was successful also had some times and moments where they weren't as successful as
And they
they
taught you
were.
how to
Like,
navigate those
they went through their trials and tribulations too.
Yeah,
It just don't
hear
happen.
all
I
of
want
it,
the-
because you don't want to hear
You wanna have
all.
conversation
You don't
with
want somebody to tell you all the good stuff, and you be like, oh, that was perfect. No, I want all of it. I want you to tell me.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, as far as like taking advice from him, for instance, like
But see, at the end of the day, you have your own mind, right?
right. But what I'm saying
That's
is,
just like going to church. At the end of the day, you know what's right and what's wrong. You have your own mind. You don't. Somebody's reading from a book, right? But at the end of the day, you know.
Sometimes you need people to lead you through some a situation where you've never been. It's not just about the book.
Exactly.
All right. So if somebody has been there and they had that experience and they've been successful in that situation, that's the kind of leadership you want. If you want somebody who I know how to get down there before because I was lost. So don't go that way.
Exactly.
But if they was lost before, that don't mean that the way that they point you is the right. It might be several ways to get to that good situation that you want to get to.
Exactly. That's just
So
like when you go to the doctor.
I'm always
That's just
following
like
people
when the
who's
doctor
successful.
tells you, you have a diagnosis of something. You want a different doctor to get different
Diagnosis, right?
You're not going to go with the first doctor answer, right?
Yeah, but I mean, all right, that's cool to get different people. I'm also going to doctors who have successfully performed the procedure that I need.
I think we go there anyway. Like you're gonna seek the person who's had the most success, especially when it comes to you. So you're gonna seek that person. But when you listen to somebody who is not unsuccessful,
right?
who was unsuccessful in that situation,
Right.
I can hear you. It
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
mean I'm gonna
listen to
follow
you.
your same
Right.
plan, but I might come.
Successful don't mean I don't have the experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. I believe that you were unsuccessful and you have still something to offer. I'm gonna walk away with listening to the things that you have and maybe walking away not
I'm gonna choose not to
following
take their
the same
advice because
path,
they don't.
but I'm not gonna dismiss them or discount a person who hasn't been successful and they feel like they don't know anything about what they're talking
That's
about.
what mentorship is all about. It's about being.
I'm not gonna get an
yourself.
unsuccessful person to mentor me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what mentorship is all about. I mean, you have dudes who come home from prison, no disrespect, dudes who come home from prison all the time. They start these programs and they talk to kids, and some of those kids still wind up going to prison.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we all are responsible for ourselves.
Yeah, but that's not my point. My point is that if their way was leading you down the right path, or theirs was all that, then we wouldn't have people that went down the wrong path, following different people.
You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah, well, you can always say that too. You can say that too, but I'm just not taking advice from somebody who's just about to be
Because you
successful.
could, that's just like a child and their parent. You say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and they go and do it anyway. That's why I believe a lot of these kids that are out here that are lost is not all on the parents, because some of them talk, you don't
But people have to learn how to consider the source. It depends on where your
You
information
have
comes
to,
from.
you have to think for yourself. Use common sense. We all know right from wrong.
Well, and then you have to learn how to think. I mean, that's not something that we are. That's why people make mistakes. So if you are impressionable, when you're young and you're impressionable, you don't know that you're getting information from somebody who's not. You know what I mean? If their information is going to benefit you.
That's
or not.
true too, but that's when it starts in woman's home. If you learn those skills, I believe at home.
It's all a learning process.
Yeah,
Consider the source. Somebody told me a long time ago, consider the source.
Yeah, always.
Right.
I think that's
So you gotta be, you gotta be aware of where your information is coming from. evaluate.
Like I said, I'm not taking no advice from somebody that's been married divorced 2 or 3 times. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. Like, if you've been married 40 years, yeah, come on and talk to me. Because I know y'all can have some hard times and y'all stayed together. But if you've been married and divorced 3 times, like Steve Harvey, I don't mean no harm, but he want to give relationship advice, but he done been married 3 or 4 times. Like,
and he might get it right this time, but I'm just like, nah.
So after you get it right this time for 20 years, then you can talk to me.
So y'all want to talk to me?
Yeah, since you can talk to me. You can talk. Look, I need some counseling or something because something ain't right in my life.
Yeah, y'all subscribe to the channel so Tish can talk to y'all.
1-800-TISH.
He used me with some subscribers.
Look, 1-800-22-TISH.
Yeah. So get some relationship advice from Tish. She been what's that? 22, 23 years.
22.
That's cool. That's what's up.
You don't want no advice from me.
Yeah, I mean, so they can get advice from people who have been married as long as you.
Yeah.
Might not work out for them.
I mean, because even like, I would get advice from my grandmother. I mean,
people who have lived and have experience.
I mean, because she just dropped the knowledge. It wasn't, she was a spiritual woman, but she wouldn't be all spiritual talking to you. It would just be common sense, truth, knowledge, like, just open your eyes. She had a way of her delivery was like, ooh, okay. So.
I don't know.
All right. So, what's the advice we got for people about marriage?
My grandfather said, "Stay single."
Do what you want. Do what you want.
You been married before? You want to get married?
Don't do what you want.
I don't know. I mean, like,
I think now, what I would say, I think.
Well, I want to get remarried.
How people used to get married, like I was 27 when I got married. So I think that you should be a little older.
Older than 27?
Yeah.
Well, I was almost 40. I got married at 39.
Well, I'm sorry. I think you should get, but even though you got married at 39 may have not been the age for you.
So why didn't you get married at 29?
It might not have been the age for the person you married.
Right. He was in bad shape.
It takes 2 to tango.
Because I think when you're younger, you're still growing, you're still learning, and you changing as a person. You really don't know what you want. You change it.
Yeah.
I mean, we all change.
Well, I think maybe he wasn't,
Yeah, but I'm
both
saying.
people got to be mature enough.
Exactly.
to
But
handle
I
that
think,
situation.
right, but you want to go, you want to experience things and different stuff like this. I think I think in your 30s, you make 30s, going out is a good,
Yeah. I agree. I think in your 30s, you should be ready to get
But if you
married.
don't want to be married, you don't want to get married. It's okay. You can be with somebody forever and not be married.
That's good advice.
Well, that's what I know.
Wait a minute.
That's good
I don't
advice.
think
Yeah.
so. But so that's what you like. That's what you prefer.
Yeah. I don't think personally. I don't feel like you should have to have like that paper for the government.
No, I don't think so either.
But baby, when somebody close their eyes,
I think if you
y'all better have your stuff in order. That's all I'm saying. Because that's when all hell breaks loose.
What you mean?
People be together for 15, 20, 30 years,
But that happens.
and nothing's together. Like,
But that's in marriages too.
no, but it's even worse when 2 people not married. Yes.
No, I'm telling you, you will be surprised how many marriages you will be and you will be surprised how a dysfunction it be when a person passed, especially if they've been married before.
Oh, yeah. And if they've been married to the first wife for over 7 years,
But
and
no,
no
not only
laws and
that,
stuff kicking.
some things are, out of control, but I'm talking about some people never change their paperwork.
Yeah, I look like somebody now I know. Married to another woman and the first wife still on the
That be in
on the
homes
house.
that first wife can have once they close their eyes and you have
Right, that's what I just said. Somebody married to the second wife and the first wife and still in the house.
So stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta be careful with stuff like that. But I think everything, if you plan on being in just a relationship, you don't have to be married. If it's a long-term relationship, just, you know you won't be with this person for the rest of your life. Just have everything.
Yeah, because y'all committed because y'all want to be committed.
Yeah, but it don't have to.
Not because of that paper.
Yeah. But it has to be an understanding. That has to be the understanding at the beginning of the dating.
The beginning of the relationship.
Dating before it becomes a relationship. And let that person
No,
know.
it got at the beginning of the relationship.
Dating.
On the first
And
date.
then you talking.
Look, we can build, but I'm not getting
I
married.
don't want to be
Yeah.
married. You know, that's just like we on the first date. I don't want to have any more kids. Don't wait till
I think
the feelings
you
involved.
can only say that if that is 150% true. Like I don't think you should leave with that information if you might change your mind.
Well, you can
Like these
change
gotta
your
be
mind.
people that's completely.
Yeah, but that's being honest. Like right now, I don't think
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, you can say
married.
right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's all how you
think it's
word
important
it.
to say.
Yeah, that's the way I know
Yeah, intention.
Yeah,
And then I can choose whether or not I want to
Exactly.
date you.
If I want to keep it going, and then later on.
So
you
don't be
question
trying
it.
to change people's mind, right?
No.
Like if
No,
somebody, if
no,
you
no,
agree
no.
to the terms at the beginning, and
Yeah, so it's accountability both ways. Like you can't say, okay, I'm cool with it, and then not be cool with
And then
it.
try to
Right,
change
and
their
then be every step of the way trying to convince them to marry you.
Right, I
Like,
think
what?
we've been dating. I think we should get married now. I think we should get married.
Yeah,
You ain't
like,
said
I
that 5
don't
years
think
ago.
you should. I
Yeah.
don't think you should have to convince anybody to do that. If you got convinced and trickery, then you don't need to be married to the person. If you gotta give them ultimatums, if you gotta all of that, no.
So if somebody give you an ultimatum, you go.
for me, yeah, I'm gone. Or they probably made the decision for themselves though. You know, like if I'm not going, they probably made up. By the time they get to the point where they're gonna give an ultimatum, then they probably made up their mind that they gone. Well, yeah, you know, I need like, yeah.
Yeah, but it was something that was said at the beginning, and that's their problem.
But then, all right, so why not just wait a situation? Like, all right, so if you're in a situation and the person say that they don't want to get married, and then you say, all right, well, and you give an ultimatum, but shouldn't you wait a situation like, all right, so what are my alternatives? Should I give this person an ultimatum and mess up a happy situation, like, or take an all or nothing approach, mess up a happy situation?
I don't know. I think some people want to
Just because you know.
want to get married because of all what comes before the actual marriage, because the family and gathering, the dress, the this, the that, you know, and that's just a party. That's not the marriage.
Yeah.
You know, so I think some people just wanna, or some people just feel like they're a failure if they never get married.
They don't get married.
It's like some people get failed if they don't have a child. Or,
Yeah.
it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
Yeah, people put all kind of pressure.
And families,
Yeah,
and families. So you get 30 years old, I ain't got no grandkids, and that's it, like, what?
Oh yeah, I think especially for women go through that, like, you know, if you got married at a certain
I remember my grandpa used to say to us, don't no man want no big fat sloppy woman, y'all better slow down, you know, and stuff like that. You know, like, it's just.
Yeah, I think that's just generational talk, stuff that just went on from generation to generation. If you don't want to be married, or you don't want to have kids, if you don't want to, everybody don't want a house. Everybody don't need a house. Everybody don't need kids. Everybody don't need a husband or wife. So,
Yeah.
but I think if it's what it is, if it's happy, if y'all happy, let us say it.
All right, so what advice do y'all have then for like young people that's thinking about getting married or want to get married?
Wait
Till what? Like 30?
Wait before you go get the wheelchair.
To like 35, like Like you experience some things, travel.
Yeah, but the only thing about that too is if you telling the female to wait till she about 35, 36 years old to start looking to get married or thinking about marriage, you also got to think about that biological clock too.
No, but I'm just saying 35, but I'm just saying you don't have
And
to.
you should say do what you want. I don't care.
Not saying that you telling your partner to wait. I'm talking about as an individual. Just wait.
So
Just
you're
see
ready
the options.
for whatever that
Right.
is.
Yeah, I think the guy probably should be like in his
Just
30s.
a
little bit older, like in his 30s. No, we're not immature. It just probably take us a little while to get our
I
finances.
think everybody
together.
should wait. I think everybody should wait.
But look, if the woman wait like Yo-Yo said, then you gotta worry about like that.
I'm not saying wait forever. Just
Wait
be
till you're
patient.
30.
How about patience? Have some patience with
All right,
the
this is the last. Now, why are you waiting? Like, what are you doing while you waiting though?
You just said getting your money together. Like you should wait for men because they gotta know.
The guy getting their finances.
So,
together. What is the woman doing while she's waiting?
Maybe she's getting her finances together. So she ain't gotta
She
depend on
reading the Bible.
She reading the Bible.
I don't like the merge.
Mind, her heart, you're just trying to build yourself to be a
better person.
person for yourself so you can present yourself to someone who's a
Who you worthy? Somebody who more people worthy.
And
of.
like-
I'm about to
in
have
life,
my own
I'm
test
never-
over and see what I'm doing wrong because it ain't nothing.
In life, I'm never grooming myself to be the best for anybody.
You wanna
It's like
groom
to
yourself
be
for
selected.
yourself.
I'm not doing
You
that.
know, you wanna
Well,
I'm gonna always do it for me.
well, what about for a job though? You do that for the job though, right?
No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not compromising myself for anybody.
No, it's not a compromise though, because if you have to qualify for a job, then you don't think you gotta qualify for the person that you want to, potentially spend the rest of your life with.
I think so. I
you treat people with kindness, respect, and love them.
Because I'm not gonna present myself like to a woman if I'm not together as a person.
But
So
how
why
long
why
does it
should
take
I
for you to
allow
get
a woman to
together?
present herself to me if she's not
But a
qualified?
lot of people are not together and present themselves, but they want the
That's
person to be
but then
together.
that's their downfall, and that's why you don't have a successful relationship.
I think some of
That's
the,
why
I think it's okay. I think it's okay to say that what you like is what you like. And if you're not coming to me with these things that I want or that I need, I don't want to deal with you. I think that's a perfect personal decision. You do not have to make a decision to please anybody or the masses. If the person doesn't like what you said, then they have to respect it as long as you weren't disrespectful in the delivery. But to say that it won't work or to put those kind of like stipulations on it, like I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think that you're gonna ever meet this perfect person. I don't think anybody's gonna ever be in a position where they're 150% ready to make that move.
I mean,
But
because you're gonna have challenges, and I think that's where you grow. Because you have the 10 challenges, and you figure out how you overcome the challenges together. And that's a part of growing. So you didn't agree, okay, so I know how to handle this one, now we're going to the next one. There's always going to be some obstacles in everything you do. So I just think if you don't, you said you don't want to be married again.
No. Okay. But I mean, just because I don't want to be married again, like I
So
said,
right now.
again, that don't mean that I don't think that I should be, that I need to have my act together, present myself in a way that a person will, I'm worthy of that person's in a relationship. My only thing about marriage is like the paperwork that come with it, because I don't like the government to be in my business.
Like you don't like talking on the phone. Like you don't like talking on the phone.
So yeah, I just don't like, like all the government, stuff that come with it. I can commit without, without that paperwork. So all right, make sure y'all like and subscribe, participate in this subscribe-a-thon that we got going on. I'm gonna check and see if y'all subscribe when we get off of here. But all right, so what was our advice for people getting married?
Don't do it.
Oh, you say don't.
I mean, you
Yeah, or just
learn yourself and learn the person.
yeah, or just just make yourself the best person you could be, and I think people attract like the kind of people that you know, they attract the kind of people that they are. So be the kind of person that you want to attract. Yeah. And be kind. And be subscribers.
Be likers and be subscribers.
All right. Anybody got anything they want to plug before we get out here? Yo, you got any more? You've been doing a lot of comedy shows lately. You've been balling, Jack.
I've been doing comedy shows, fashion shows. August 19th. Mikey never responded to my thing, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll give you the next show.
So I got to be on the flyer to be on the show?
Yeah, right.
Why wouldn't you? But so August 19th is my Laugh Your Ass Off comedy show. Then let's see, I got a show tomorrow. Ms. Maybell Roast. That's at the Forest Park Senior Center. I had a show yesterday with Alabama. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a show next Friday at the Firm or something. The Firm Brewery in Pasadena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Tanisha, what you got?
Same thing every week, culinary cutie cuisine. That's what I do. I'm not at the bar right now. So.
Yeah. I don't have no comedy shows coming up, but y'all can use my jokes. What? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and I got the socks, the 11/11 socks that we are promoting.
What's 11/11?
11/11 it signifies the new beginning, and these are the socks that Mikey is selling. I know, yo. We gotta put it on the flyer so we can promote it on the show. Yeah, what colors we got? Black. We got red. We got blue.
No, we got black and white,
Black
and
and
black, and red.
Yeah, we got 3 different pairs of these socks, bro. And so, if y'all interested, give us a call, leave us an email, and we'll cut y'all the deal.
Give him a call, wait.
Like, follow, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, follow, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. The socks is new.
Yeah,
These are new ones. Yeah. So, alright.
Pink.
Somebody told me last night.
Yeah. Alright, I've been holding Tanisha up. You could have got up and walked off set. Like you was upset. That would have been good. Like they been,
I gotta get up out of here.
Like, oh yeah, they pissed her off. They pissed her off.
Alright. Tanisha get married, we all will be there.
I think she can.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'm doing the Sunday sports show tomorrow at 11 a.m. So,
11/11.
yeah, 11 a.m. All right.